mayor doesn't control this particular issue, as mayor has influence, how long can campaign signs be made up in Carmel? And what should campaign signs have term limits? So, Mr. Asatero, that question goes to you first.
I think that is more of a legal issue, and I know recently there's been some Supreme Court decisions in regard to signs. I think it would be nice in our community if we had some specific locations where all candidates could put signs up at various strategic places, and I think that would be beneficial to us in that, because these political signs are ugly, even mine, I admit it, they're ugly. And having the signs up for a long period of time, kind of clutters our community. So maybe we can look at some better way to do it, but remember we have freedom of expression, and especially when it comes to elections.
Thank you, Mr. Asatero. Mr. Spiegelman.
Well, maybe there could be some limits in that respect, but I have to thank my supporters in many cases who have had my signs out on their private property for the last 8.5 months. But what I would like to mention is that in respect to signage, there is a Carmel code that restricts signage to be placed in illegal places such as city right-of-ways, open fields without permission, and other places that do not receive the direct permission of the owners. Unfortunately, my opponents have placed their signs all throughout the city in such places in direct violation of Carmel code. And I would think that if anything else, elected officials should at least be an example to the people of Carmel that they respect and follow Carmel codes.
Thank you, Mr. Spiegelman. Mr. Brainerd.
I'm all for not having yard signs at all. They're a lot of work. Mr. Astero's correct. We had an ordinance up to about 6 years ago in Carmel that limited, I think, campaign signs, and I'm doing this from memory, but I think 60 days before an election in on private property, and had to be done within 48 hours after the election. The Supreme Court weighed in on that issue as a result of a case from another jurisdiction, another city, and basically divided free speech into two types: political speech and commercial speech. Businesses trying to sell something. He says cities can regulate commercial speech, but the right of political speech is so important and so dear to and fundamental to our democracy that we're not going to put any limitations on unless there's for safety. So somebody's not supposed to put a sign in a right-of-way that could block somebody's view of the road or somebody turning. And if some of our enthusiastic supporters do that, we try very hard to explain not to do that. But that's the law, and so we repealed that ordinance in Carmel that would have been in conflict with that Supreme Court case.
Thank you, Mr. Brainerd. Mr. Asatero, 30 seconds.
No further comments.
Thank you. Mr. Spiegelman.
Nothing further.
Thank you. Mr. Brainerd.
No, thank you.